Michaeli Cash.
Pleasure, David.
And Mitch Fifield.
And a heavy heart that we went to see the Prime Minister yesterday afternoon to advise him that in our judgment he no longer enjoyed the support of a majority of members in the Liberal Party party room, and that it was in the best interest of the Liberal Party for the Prime Minister to help manage an orderly transition to a new leader. The reason we came to that view is because of the number of colleagues that came forward who supported Malcolm in the leadership ballot on Tuesday, who indicated to us that they had changed their position. This morning, I should say that yesterday, having provided that advice, I did ask the Prime Minister whether he wanted me to resign, which at that point he declined. We have had a further meeting with the Prime Minister this morning, all three of us, to confirm that we believe that there should be a party room meeting to resolve the issue of the leadership of the Liberal Party, to provide certainty around the support for the leader of the Parliamentary Liberal Party, and all of us tendered our resignation to the Prime Minister. We are very conscious of the seriousness of the decision that we've made. We didn't take this decision lightly. Personally, and I know that my colleagues also have anguished over this for some time. The Prime Minister, since he was elected leader of the Liberal Party in September 2015, has had my loyal and unequivocal support all the way through. I have worked, my colleagues have worked, Peter Dutton has worked really hard to do the best we can to help the Turnbull government be successful. I did not want to be here in this position. I did not know that there was going to be a motion from the Prime Minister to declare the leadership positions vacant on Tuesday. I, like others, was taken by surprise, and I guess the reason we are here now is because that crystallised the views of the party room at that point, and in the context of a number of colleagues, including 5 cabinet ministers who supported Malcolm on Tuesday, indicating to me that they were of the view that there needed to be a change in the leadership of the Liberal Party. I have come to the view that we needed to provide the advice to the Prime Minister that we did. I really do hope that this can be resolved swiftly. As I've indicated, if we've tendered our resignations, if my judgment on this is wrong, I will go to the backbench and remain on the backbench. This is a very clear decision that I've made. No, sorry. If I may ask Mitch and Michaeli to say something.
Thanks, Matthias. I have been with and supported the Prime Minister through the entirety of his time in that office up to and including Tuesday. But what has become apparent is that a majority of party room colleagues believe that there should be a transition. As Matthias said, we met with the Prime Minister yesterday to convey that advice and confirm that again this morning. In that circumstance, I believe that there should be a party room meeting. What needs to happen is that this issue is resolved. We cannot allow this situation to continue. It does need to be resolved. These are difficult circumstances, and what our focus on is to endeavour to achieve a resolution as quickly as possible.
I too have supported the Prime Minister since his election to office. I too supported the Prime Minister in the ballot on Tuesday. I became aware yesterday that it was very clear that the Prime Minister no longer, in my opinion, had the confidence of the party room. I too met with the Prime Minister yesterday afternoon and I advised him of this and I urged him to call a party room meeting. My opinion in that regard has not changed overnight. I have also met again with the Prime Minister this morning and again advised him that I do not believe he has the confidence of the party room and that this matter must be settled and a party room meeting must be called. I too have tendered my resignation.
Senator Cormann, do you believe that Peter Dutton is the best person to take the coalition to the next election?
Yes, I do.
Did the Prime Minister give you an answer today? Is he going to call a party room meeting or is he resisting?
I'm not going to speak on behalf of the Prime Minister. I can only speak on my own behalf. In my view, it would be in the interest of the Liberal Party, in the interest of the country, for a party room meeting to be called swiftly for the issue of the leadership of the Liberal Party and the leadership of the country to be resolved as soon as possible.
Do you expect others to nominate for leadership?
That is a matter for others.
Are you concerned that your leader of choice, Peter Dutton, could end up in the High Court?
Peter Dutton is a validly elected member of Parliament. That's a distraction.
Senator, what do you say to those who believe this is a disaster for the Liberal Party and another change is an embarrassment to the country?
I did not want to be in this position. I have loyally supported Malcolm Turnbull since he was elected leader of the Liberal Party. I was wanting to continue to support Malcolm Turnbull for years to come as leader of the Liberal Party, but I can't ignore reality. When I have 5 cabinet colleagues telling me that they supported Malcolm on Tuesday, excluding me, 5 cabinet colleagues excluding me, telling me that they supported Malcolm on Tuesday, but that they've changed their position. That is not something that I can ignore. And I took it upon myself yesterday, and it was a very difficult thing to do. Initially, on my own, and subsequently together with Senators Fifield and Cash, we advised the Prime Minister of our judgment that he no longer enjoyed majority support in the party room, and that we believed that he needed to facilitate an orderly transition and that we should have a party room meeting. Now, that has not yet occurred, but I hope it will occur soon.
Does Peter Dutton give you a better chance of winning the next election, and why?
Well, look, I let Peter Dutton talk for himself. Obviously, we've made that judgment, and this is now a matter for the party room.
Malcolm Turnbull now. What has he done, sir?
Do you have a gauge on the numbers for those who share your view?
Well, we've made a judgment that, in our view, there is majority support in the party room for change. In those circumstances, we decided on this course of action.
What is it about Peter Dutton's character that you believe will offer enough?
As Prime Minister, you are knifing him now. What has he done that has been a failure as a Prime Minister?
I believe that Malcolm Turnbull has been and is a great Prime Minister. I believe that he will go down in history as having secured amazing achievements for Australia. There's no question that Malcolm Turnbull's plan for the economy, for jobs, in relation to our national security, that we all have been part of implementing, has left the country stronger and in a better position. If I may finish, but I can't ignore the fact that a majority of colleagues in the Liberal Party party room are of the view that there should be a change. And I would not have been in this position if we didn't have the vote on Tuesday, followed by a stream of colleagues approaching me to express that view to me very clearly.
Isn't it time to tell